Give me a D and a G. It's the Dawg Gus Show. It's the Dawg Gus Show.
Welcome to the Dawg Gus Show.
Now on Be Kind Radio.
Absolutely.
Yes. What's going on, Dawg?
Well, you know, you're not going to make me say it, are you?
Yeah.
Because you want me to mess it up.
No,
Yeah, you do.
The lovely singer.
Yes,
Songwriter.
Annabel Oreste.
Oreste. C'est français.
C'est ça.
Yes.
Pratiquer mon français. How are you, Annabelle? Thanks for
Wow.
joining us.
I'm very good. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we're excited to speak with you.
We are.
For listeners meeting you for the first time, who is Annabelle in your own words?
Ooh, okay. Annabelle is a woman who lives in her own beautiful world. She's a singer-songwriter, a fairy, a princess sometimes, and she just writes music to her life.
I love that. That's a nice
Wow.
answer.
It just sounds like Annabelle knows who she is.
I think so. It's a wonderful answer.
I'd be like,
I like the fairy part. Like
Yes,
I have
the fairy.
daughters, so there's lots of fairies going on in my house right now. So it's lovely. I love
well, you always think that you're a princess anyway, so it kind of works
Prince.
for you.
Prince.
Prince. Oh,
Exactly.
Prince. Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Well, princess too, whatever.
Sorry.
Um,
Your daughter's put a tutu on you and put makeup. You're not resisting.
it's
do you?
true. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll
So
definitely do it.
princess.
I like dress up too. I like
You
being
went
center of
through it
attention.
all.
That's
Yes.
right.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your performance recently at the National Gallery of Canada Foundation, how did that go? Did
Yeah.
you have a good time?
That was beautiful. It was actually a bucket list thing that I wanted to do. And the fact that it happened by the end of the year was just so amazing. It happened so randomly. I just got a call from Hollis, who's the head foundation organizer and everything. And she's like, we would love you to have you perform. And honestly, it was beautiful. It was beautiful to be part of the art and part of the foundation elements and just show what I have.
That's awesome.
Very cool. Did you send in a clip of yourself, or did they just knew who you were and decided, hey, we'd like to have this talented person on our stage?
Well, from what I understood, she found me through the RBC program.
Okay.
I am receiving, well, I got 2 grants by organizations sponsored by RBC this year, the First Step program and also the Canada's Walk of Fame RBC Emerging Musician program. So she found me through that and was like, I think this girl would just fit the vibe very perfectly.
Yeah, that's awesome. Some of your music, we were listening to it earlier. I'm partial to Hero because I love classic R&B, and I have that. I feel like that has a bit of a vibe to that. Would you agree?
Mhm. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Some would say it's more pop. I say Hero is very much of just a liberation song. It has R&B in it. It has gospel tendencies on it. It also has this pop tendency, but just the making of it is very much rooted in what I do, which is very soul R&B, and what Kayla Diamond, the producer, brought into it, which is more pop electronic. So just a mix of the two together brought Hero to life.
Yeah, it's a beautiful song.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, we were listening to a few of your songs, and we were both like, wow, there's reasons why you're doing what you're doing because you're awesome.
Yeah, vibing for sure.
Yep. What is the one thing about your journey that people often misunderstand?
One thing about definitely the part where I moved to New York for a year. So I did Star Academy in 2021, and right after Star Academy, I was invited to perform at TEDx in New York City, and I kind of fell in love with New York and the entertainment business there, and just moved there for a whole year, and nobody understood or got the gist of it. They were just like, okay, she just went to the United States and started her career there. And the reason why I did it was because I felt like, well, I was told also, but I also felt it, that the Quebec entertainment business wasn't ready for what I had to give. So I was like, well, if there's no seat at the table for me, I'll just go ahead and find my own table.
There you go.
Make your own table. That's I love this.
Yeah.
So where did music start for you? Where's the origin story?
Music started in my mom's womb. She's a singer herself, so she was always singing to me. And she says that I came out of the womb just singing. It was very melodic, what I had to say. And I never stopped singing ever since. And then I started getting into choir singing when I was 7 years old and just singing for the Lord. And from then, I did my first competition. And of course, I didn't double down. I chose the biggest, most sought after singing competition. I went for The Voice straight up, and
Wow.
I was 15 years old. Went till the battles. It was quite an experience, but it honestly just made me fall in love with the stage and confirmed that's what I wanted to do for the rest of my life.
That's great.
It's like she's reading the script here because that was the next question.
That's right.
So I'm not going to ask that one because you already answered it. So, what artists and or genres influence you the most growing up? I know we already spoke a
Gospel,
little. We spoke a little bit about it, but you can.
definitely gospel, and then I'm gonna go into power singers: Celine Dion, Anita Baker. I grew up falling in love with Celine and just following her through all of her documentaries, and just, she's like that Quebec sensation that just came from this small little region and just went international, and that career path really inspired me. But vocally, I really fell in love with Anita Baker because I'm an alto singer myself, and you don't really hear of that soul alto low voice in singers nowadays. So just meeting her, and well, meeting her, um getting to know her music and her repertoire really made me fall in love with my own voice, and seeing that and believing that I had a room in that business.
Yeah. It's pretty good comparisons. I mean, the reasonably good singers, reasonably good.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're going to follow people, go big, right?
Agreed.
Exactly.
And don't look back.
Yeah, that's great. How would you describe your sound today?
Mm. Well, I like to say welcome to the soundtrack of my life, because my life is a movie and this is the soundtrack to it. But it's very immersive. It's you When you listen to my lyrics and when you listen to my song, it's definitely like I'm handing you a glass and I'm like, look at yourself, sing it to yourself. So if you sing my songs out loud, it's like you're singing it to yourself. It's a love letter to you. It's falling in love with yourself, coming back to yourself. And what I wish people remember from my songs is that you're worthy, you're loved, you matter, and you should always remember that.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Can I ask one more? Just
Yeah, you go right ahead. It's partly your show.
Are you a large manifester? Like, is this something that you kind of obviously your faith is probably part of it too, but is manifesting and praying and then seeing the visual of it big for you? Like, do you can you see the future like in your own mind?
Definitely, it's an enormous part of my life. Anything I do right now is I'm gonna start by mapping the images in my head, like where I see myself in 5 years, where I see myself next year, where I see myself in 10 years, and I'm gonna write it down, and then I'm gonna make goals. And if I can't picture it in my head, then it doesn't have anything to do with my life. But if I can picture it and if I can just visualize it, then I know I can make it happen.
Yeah, it's a great way to go because I'm a
big vision board person too.
Same. Like goals are so important for me, and then I
Yeah.
even in business or in life or like I remember like I wrote my 20 goals for 2022, and number one was become a father, and I did. So it was like,
Oh,
and not only that, and not only just a father of twins. So it was and I'm
you went big.
and I believe in God too, and that's like I was very much in the mindset that if I put it out there, it'll happen. So it was very cool. It's a great way to think. In 5 years, 10 years, having plans in the 1 year too is, I won't go on too much about that, but that's a great way to do it.
And God says it itself in the Bible. It's like you have to write it down in order for it to come true. Like you may as well pray, but you have to map out what you want, and then God will make it happen.
It's true. It's very true.
You guys wanted to keep going? I'll just kind of step away.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
I know. And once you started talking about the manifestation, I knew that you were going to jump in and ask her that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's my big,
he's a big man for that.
Yeah. I have a huge calendar for 2026 right over there, actually, for like every day. Like I'm going to really map it out for next year. So.
I don't know why my picture's up there, but anyway.
Well, I like you. So
yeah. Well, when did you find the confidence in your unique vocal style?
I'd say after going through this roller coaster of just competing, like singing competitions, and after a while you start winning a lot of them and you're just like, okay, you know, I might as well start believing that I have the talent to do it. I didn't grow up in a family that supported this venture of mine. I'm pretty much the black sheep. Everybody has blue collar jobs. I'm the youngest of four. So it's like I had to prove it to myself, but also to them that I could do it, that I had the talent, and that I was meant for it. Because whether we want it or not, this industry is full of talented people, but only 1% of these talented people can actually go out there and say, I make a living out of it. And so I really want to be one of these 1%. So I think the confidence came from when I realized that my talent doesn't come from me. I didn't wake up one day and decided that I was a great singer. I was born with a song, with a voice. I was born with songs in my head, songs in my heart, and I believe that my story matters and can touch someone. And also, my purpose is really to just touch hearts and to make people believe that love is the greatest thing of it all.
Lovely. What themes and emotions do you find yourself returning to when you're writing?
Love, self-love, love for others, empowerment. These are the three main themes that really circle around my upcoming EP, but also my poetry book that I'm currently writing. And it's about forgiveness, grace, and all of this stems from loving yourself, loving others, forgiveness. So, and the name of my EP is called Lovingly. And lovingly stems from the meaning of my name. Annabel means loving and favored grace. So I had to just accept that and touch base with that and realize I am meant to share love. I am a loving soul on this earth to love.
Love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Walk us through your songwriting process. Like, do you have a process?
I have zero process. I get asked that question all the time. Sometimes I'm driving. Like I wrote a song recently, like 3 weeks ago, which I'm currently working on so that it can be in the EP. It's called Wordy Child. And I literally wrote it driving from work to home at midnight.
Wow.
Just like that. And I had to stop the car and just like start writing it.
Do you use
zero process.
Oh, interesting. It just comes to you and you just kind of, do you use your voice notes or something like that on your phone? And
use my voice notes when I can't stop. I'm gonna pull up my voice note on my phone, and then I'm gonna just read. I'm gonna be like, "Hey Siri, can you take a note?" And it's like, "Yes, for sure." And then I'll just read the phrase that I had in my mind, and then I'll go back to it at night and add to it. But I really like automatic writing, just writing everything that comes out of my head on a specific subject. And then a couple days later, just circling back to it, highlighting all the phrases that made sense, removing everything that didn't make sense, or rephrasing, and then coming up with it. But everything I start writing starts being a poem. And then I decide if it gets turned into a song or not.
Wow. Interesting.
It either goes on the EP or in the book.
That's right.
Exactly.
For future reference.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Very cool.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
Minuit Chrétien.
Okay.
Oh, Holy Night.
Yep.
I think it's yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, holy night.
It's beautiful.
The sun's always shining. It is done. I don't even know the lyrics anymore.
I know, but it's a beautiful song. My mom loves
Yeah.
that song too, and I was just trying to get you to sing on.
Yeah,
I
and
was just trying-
well done.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
well, I'm sure if we'd asked her, she'd do the same. You know, you didn't have to trick her.
Well, it wasn't tricking. It was it was encouraging. Yeah.
It was encouraging. You got
Yeah.
me there.
Trickster. Is it my turn?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
If you want.
No.
No?
I do. Yeah, I do. Do you write mainly from personal experience or from a storytelling vantage?
Mainly from personal experience, but to me, it is storytelling. I like telling the story to my life, or else it's like it never happened. And I'm someone who keeps my emotions very guarded. And I also tend to, like my therapist says, to how do you say that in English? To not take seriously my emotions. So I'll just like bottle it up and not process it. So music and writing it is my way of actually sitting down and processing my emotions because they're worth processing. It's like they have a life of their own.
That's cool. That's I think that the best songs are written when they're in the first person, and then people do gravitate to it because maybe they have the same feeling, right? So I think that's a cool way to do it for sure.
Or they can equate parts of the song to their own experiences, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
What part of creating a song is most challenging for you?
When you have to make it catchy. Because to me, songs could be just words put together and me telling you a story. Like, for example, my first song starts with the line, "Let me tell you a secret," you know? And I think where it starts being challenging is when you add all of those criteria. Yeah, I wanted to get into radio, so if it has to be in a radio, it has to be catchy, it has to be short, it has to, some words has to be easy to say. So it's just like all of these little details added to it. So now it's not just about telling my story, but telling my story through a lens that fits the mold.
Makes
That makes
sense.
sense.
Yeah.
Do you find it hard? Like you just spoke about radio and stuff. Do you find it hard when you're writing from a personal standpoint on something? I have to make this under 4 minutes long. Does that ever come into your mind when you're doing that?
Definitely, all the time. Like when I'm in the studio, I have to remind myself, okay, this is not radio length. But my producer and friend of mine is always reminding me, hey, just do a version and then you could always return to it and do a radio edit. But like do you first of all.
That must be helpful, having a producer that can push you in the right direction.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It helps a lot.
No doubt. Yeah. Is there a song that you've made that shifted your direction as an artist?
Yeah, that last song I did.
Yeah.
Nobody has heard it yet. I haven't even sung it live yet. But it has definitely oriented me towards what I really want to do. And that's what I love about music is that I just keep creating and creating and creating. And what people are going to realize is that the EP that I'll be releasing it's not one genre in particular. It goes from gospel to R&B to neo soul to Afro pop. So you're just gonna be like, this girl can literally do it all, and I can, but I'm also really just figuring out what my style is. While everything is so good, I have to figure out what I actually love doing, and I think I'm leaning a lot towards soul and blues.
Yeah, you have a great blues voice.
Yes,
absolutely.
I've been told that a lot, and I just love singing. Like just Tennessee Whiskey, it's just one of my favorite songs to just blow out in the house like that.
Yeah.
Like, you're that smooth. Like I just love this song. So I'm just like, maybe I am a bluesy soul, and maybe that's what I'm gonna go gravitate towards a lot.
Do you like Chris Stapleton?
I love Chris Stapleton.
He's not the only one that sang that song, you know.
No, I know, but
he's not the original. Yeah.
Yes,
but that's the version she's probably discussing.
Yeah.
Yes, I am definitely.
It's funny. His story's so cool too because he wasn't confident in his own performance that he wrote for like 13 years and would sing like background, and then he released an album, Traveler, and it's like Chris Staples is one of my favorite artists. Like, I just love his voice, and I saw him live, and it was the same thing. Like, it was just, I just love him. Like, I think he's such a talented guy. Anyways,
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
we
all right.
can go on for that.
Yeah, he could go on all day.
You do a great version of that. Like, that's a great soulful version. Like, I think you should do a cover.
Yeah.
I sing it a lot at shows and corporate events, and I really love it. But I'll take that into consideration. I should do a
Yes.
cover.
Yeah.
And
I
the
should do
EP is
more
going to be an
covers.
LP soon because
Yeah,
we keep telling you songs to
yeah.
put on it, so it's going to go from an EP to an LP.
That's a good point.
It's gonna go. Yeah, it's gonna go from an EP to a full album.
Exactly, and then it's going to be a double album, and then it's we'll just as we keep talking to her.
Well,
And then a deluxe version.
Exactly.
There we go.
She knows exactly what's going on.
Yep.
Now, do you when you're doing your live shows, Annabelle, do you take songs that you've written, try them out to see what the audience how they react to it before you decide, okay, this is a keeper. Oh, I need to work on this.
Definitely. And I think that's the best way of improving a song. Most of the songs that I've had that I'm gonna be putting in my EP, I've been singing them for 2 years now. And I've been reworking them a lot. Like I Care is one of these songs that I just released. I wrote I Care 2 years ago. So just to tell you how much I've worked on it, and I reworked it and reworked the lyrics again. So it's just singing it in live gives you a sense of direction also for when you get into the studio, what you want to hear, how you want it to sound, and how you want it to be received by the public. So yeah, definitely. I like trying like unreleased songs live.
Nice.
And I just like to add on to that for a sec. When do you decide that it's ready? Like, is you're revamping, and like it's like, do you keep going back and going, oh, I can twist, and then okay, it's ready.
It's very funny. I read that line in a book recently that says, Une œuvre d'art n'est jamais terminée, elle est seulement abandonnée. So a piece of art is never finished, it is simply abandoned.
Oh,
it's nice.
Right?
Very nice.
And I'm never done. I'm really never done. Like there's so many things, like once I heard I Care, there's so many things that I wish I could have added to it and still worked on it. But at some point you just have to back away. You have to be like, okay, I've done what I had to do. I've put the money I had to put in that song, and now I just have to let it have a life of its own.
Nice. Yeah.
Can't
spell earth without art, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
You and your memes.
Yeah. You know me. Me.
You know memes.
Me. What's been the biggest lesson you've learned in the music industry so far?
There's no need to go fast. There's no need to try and run and skip steps and try and be a viral sensation overnight. It's not worth it, especially not for me, for the type of career that I'm trying to build. And you have to take your time. You have to be steady, and there's a time and place for everything.
It's a good
My
attitude.
turn will come.
Yeah. It's a great attitude.
And that kind of leans into the next question. How do you stay grounded as you grow, as in your name gets out there and people are talking about Annabelle?
In my faith, I know that I pray every night, and I speak to God constantly. And one of the things that I like to pray about that I'm confident about is that my name has been spoken in rooms that I haven't even entered yet because of God, because He chose where He places me, and I'm on a mission to accomplish my purpose.
Great. That's great. What inspires you outside of music?
My family. A lot. My family, my friends, my experiences. I tend to just try on things constantly. Like I was a figure skater for 12 years. I was a cheerleader. I went into journalism, then I studied politics, then I went into cooking classes. Honestly, all of that just it nourishes the person that I am, and all of these experience teaches me something. I'm also the friend that never has a job for more than a year. So I've learned that just accumulating experiences and doing a bunch of different jobs, this teaches you a lot about life. And it's not because I don't want to keep a job for more than a year. It's just that if I have to choose between a gig in New York City and a job that pays me below average, I'm gonna choose a gig in New York City. Like, since a lot of those jobs I had to let go because of my music career. And I'm always honest when I get hired. I'm like, hey, I'm an artist, I'm a musician. This is my main thing. I'm trying to make it in the music business. But of course, you have to have something, a plan B that supports you. So I'm always transparent. Right now, I'm lucky enough to have found a gig where it's in the entertainment business. So I work at the Centre Bell, and they're flexible enough where I'm like, hey, I have a gig, and they're like, okay, chill, go girl, send us videos.
That's good.
So I love that. I really do.
So you'll stay more than a year.
I think so.
Okay.
So
All
if
right.
they'll
Getting a
have
little
me,
stability in her work life.
I love it. I love it because the life of an artist is not stable at
Mhm.
all. And as much as I've prayed to have something that looks stable, I just have to be resilient and accept that this is what it is and this is what I've chosen. And honestly, I'm not mad about it. I like the instability of it all. It's better than just being stuck in a routine.
It makes sense, and it's brave of you, because a lot of people probably put that art and that part of them away so that they can just do a job that they hate, and it's like, it's a sad life, but a lot of people do it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried. I couldn't do it.
Good for you.
I'm going to circle back to the EP. When you finally get it done, are you going to have hard copies? Because we're all about the hard copies.
Yeah, we are.
Yes, I'm definitely gonna have hard copies, and I'm gonna have vinyls also.
Vinyl, nice.
Yes.
Vinyls.
Yeah.
Yes.
Vinyl.
Vinyl. We understood what you meant.
It's all good. We knew.
Nope. We'll take either one.
It doesn't matter what language it's in. We know what it means.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just find I just be loving to listen to that on vinyl for sure.
Yeah.
Me
Dawg
too.
asks a nice question sometimes, and he goes, if you were playing live and you're in front of a crowd, do you like when they sing back to you? Is that like, if they're singing your song back to you, would that give you like a good feeling, you think?
That would be life, definitely. And one of the things I like doing, and it started in the process of writing with Kayla Diamond. It's like she told me I like creating music that will be sang back to you once you're on stage. And that's the dream of an artist, definitely.
Yeah.
And like I said, the songs that I write are like me holding a mirror to you and being like, sing it to yourself because you need to hear it. So if somebody's singing that back to me, I would literally just bawl and cry.
That's great.
Yeah. Well, the other part of that question was first part was everybody in the audience singing the song back to you. The other part was having somebody else record your song, a song that you've written, would be the other, which is just
That'd be
as
flattering.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it wouldn't bother you.
No, not at all. That would be so flattering to me. The being an artist and being part of that ecosystem is realizing that there is so much voices, experiences, and hearts to be touched, but also artists to inspire. So to me, if somebody sings my song and wants to do a cover of it, it's like saying, hey, you inspired me, and I kind of want to add my touch to it, and I'll just be so honored and touched.
Yeah, that's cool. That'd be cool for sure. When you're doing a live performance, do you approach performing live differently than recording?
Yes. Well, yes and no. I always prioritize live performances because I'm a performer at heart. I love performing. I live for the stage. And when I record in the studio, I also perform because you can hear, like in vocal lessons, they're going to teach you, you can hear a smile even through audio. There's a difference between speaking like that and speaking like that. So you do have to perform in the studio booth and also on stage. So I would say no, but also yes, because in the studio it's more technical. You're more focused on how the voices like projected and the notes and being on key and on tempo and everything, whereas performing live is more about the emotion and what comes out and just letting your voice fly
Nice.
freely.
Love that.
Yep, for sure. You're right. You can tell when somebody's just mailing it in or when they're actually like right into the song and you're like, oh my God, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never, yeah, like being a performer, like watching a performance, you're there for the show, and when you see someone's just singing and going going through the motions, you don't get the same vibe as you do if you go to a live show and they make you feel all the feels. Right?
And they're just leaving it all on the stage. That's the favorite thing to watch because when I go to concerts, the two of us are different, watching and enjoying. Gus is more of a, he'll do this to get the head going. He starts, he may even start dancing. I just kind of stand there and listen and watch. And I don't really move a lot, but I'm taking in everything. And people are like, are you enjoying yourself? I'm like, yeah, I'm having a great time. I'm soaking it all in. And he's just more of
doing backflips and
yeah.
That's I love a live show, and so does Dawg. And it's just everybody, like you said earlier, everybody experiences music differently and sort of how they feel about it, and emotionally. And I think my emotion usually takes over, and then I just start flying around.
Well, it's also your personality.
That is too. I am too. Yes.
And you have different consumers. You have people who listen to lyrics when they listen to music, and you have others who just pay attention to the rhythm and the beat. So it's really different for both people. I'm someone who, when I listen to music, I listen to the words, to the lyrics. What are they saying? So,
yeah. Yeah, it depends on your mood sometimes. Because sometimes I need the lyrics, and sometimes I just need to hear the music.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Well, different artists.
Yes, and there's certain artists that I will listen to when I want to hear lyrical stuff. I will put on a certain artist for sure.
Yeah.
And then other artists would be like, no, I just need to hear a jam. Boom, here it comes.
Need to get going.
Exactly.
Need to clean the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have
You need to clean the house, Afropop.
Exactly. See,
James Brown,
upbeat stuff. Yeah, for sure.
Jimmy Cliff, who just passed away.
Oh yes,
Jimmy Cliff.
Yeah.
Or some D'Angelo.
D'Angelo, yeah, he just passed away too. We have a friend of the show that did a D'Angelo show.
Yeah,
and they're a funk band, and it was unbelievable. And I had that album. Like I was big into D'Angelo in the '90s, so it was a good album to play. I love that guy.
Yeah. Do you speaking of performing, do you have a venue or a festival that's still on your bucket list?
Yes, I have a lot of festivals that are still on my bucket list because I'm still an emerging artist, so I haven't done a lot of festivals yet. But 2026 is definitely going to be my year. I want to do the Jazz Fest in Montreal.
And Ottawa.
I want to do this in Ottawa, yes. I would love to do the Soul Fest here. There's also the New Orleans. I had it. Why don't I have it? What happens at Essence?
Mardi Gras. No, not the Mardi Gras, but
what is it called?
Essence
Fest. Yeah.
New Orleans would be a great place to. Yeah.
New Orleans is amazing for music.
I would love to perform in New Orleans.
Yeah.
There's some amazing places that you could perform down there, especially with the style that you're kind of leaning towards, right? Because there's a lot of blues, there's a lot of gospel and folk and soul all down there. Yeah.
Well, it's such a nice melting pot. Like,
oh my God.
Like originally a Acadien from Canada went there, right? And it's like, so they brought some beautiful music and then of course Americans and Canadians and mixed and African, and everything is there. So it's beautiful. I love that. Yeah. I like New Orleans. I've been there actually. It's really cool.
Need to get there.
Very cool. Just going to the cemeteries there are like amazing. Like it sounds like eerie, but it's not. It's like these beautiful monuments that are up for just people that died in like the 1700s. Like it's nuts.
Really?
Yeah. It's a beautiful place. It's really cool. It's like, it's grimy. It's like gritty. It's but it's got a beautiful art feel to it. Anyways. Yeah. Yeah. You should play Essence. You should put that on your list.
Write it down.
Write it down. Exactly.
Okay, I will.
Is there a collaboration you dream about?
Yes. A bunch of collaborations. I would love to work with Taiki. I don't know if you know Taiki.
No, I don't. I'd love to learn some more. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Check it out.
He's a French Afro-pop artist. I would have loved to collaborate with Celine. Jasmine Sullivan.
I know that one. That's a good one.
Who else? Teddy Swims.
Teddy Swims, yeah.
I feel like me and Teddy Swims could do a hit together.
Yeah,
Definitely.
he's got a couple big hits out
He's
there
ripping
right
it. He's ripping it up right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
man. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I could
Yeah,
definitely.
write that one down too. Let's go.
Yeah.
You
I will,
manifestors
I
need
will.
to do this.
now. She will, and we will. Oh,
And Friday.
no, nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's cool. I love that too. Yeah, that'd be a good collaboration with your voice.
I
Absolutely.
would.
Yeah. What is a guilty pleasure song you secretly love?
A guilty pleasure song I secretly love right now would be I'm listening a lot to Body and Soul, not gonna lie. Oh, Crazy and Gnarls Barkley.
Oh,
I think I'm
okay.
crazy. Yeah. I remember when I lost my mind. Yeah,
well, he was a gospel singer originally, wasn't he?
I think so. I think he was, yeah.
And then he was with the Goody Mob, which is a '90s hip hop group that nobody here would know, I don't think. But I have a hip hop background from the '90s, so it's like Goody Mob was like awesome, and he was a background like he did the soulful voice, and then there was a hip hop too. They were grouped like that, so it was really cool.
I didn't even know.
You should check out the Goody Mob when you're done. I'll remind you at
Goody
the
Mob.
end. Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely will.
Because, he just screams, 90s hip hop over here,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like,
exactly,
just-
yeah.
He does.
He does. He sure looks like it.
Well, you should have saw me in the '90s. I was all over.
Yeah, I didn't know you in the 90s.
No, you wouldn't have actually. Probably. It was high school time.
Yeah, you were too young.
I wasn't born.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wasn't
fair
even
enough.
a
Yeah.
project yet.
Oh, okay. And we're dating ourselves now.
Well,
That's fine.
look up Montel Jordan. All right, Montel
Oh.
Jordan, some R&B for you. Like there's some.
Montel Jordan. I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, he has that song.
This is how we do it.
Yeah, this is how we do it.
Bum, bum,
That's
bum,
him.
bum, this is how we do it.
That's him. That's him. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why I sang that when we got her.
Good for you though. Like good for you for bringing that up. You DJ'd for a long time, so you probably played it a few times.
I've played it a few times.
Yeah.
Annabelle, if you weren't making music, what type of job would you be doing right now?
Ooh, if I weren't doing music,
Mhm.
So funny. I have no idea. I've done so many things. I've started law school, then I went to journalism. I think right now I'd be stuck in cooking. I'd be a chef.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nobody makes a better omelet than you. So
That's what I've told everybody.
yeah, it's good.
I think I make a better omelet than
Uh-oh. Oh, but I smell a competition.
Definitely better than me. I'm scrambled eggs, but that's how we roll.
Yeah.
What is something your fans would be surprised to learn about you?
I'm very shy.
Really? Are you introverted?
I'd say I'm both. I can be both extroverted and introverted, but I have a limit to my extroversion.
So you're introverted.
So
So you're
yeah.
introverted.
yeah.
Well, they say introverts make the best omelets.
It's true. The two of you would be. Yeah.
I just made that up.
That's good.
Yeah,
I'll order
thank you.
them. I like ordering them. They're great to order.
Listen, I got a little plaque at home by some family members that used to, well, not family, but these people used to come into Perkins. I used to work there, and they would ask if I was working. If I was working, they'd order omelets. If I wasn't working, they'd order hamburgers.
Interesting. What a combo.
Right?
Yeah.
That's really. I make a mean steak also.
Yeah.
You have a mean streak.
A mean steak.
Oh, mean steak. Okay,
Ooh.
sorry. I was going to say, you don't seem like the type that has a mean streak.
No.
So
But a mean steak, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, got a little rapid fire for you, Annabelle.
Yeah.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Studio or stage?
Stage.
Chaos or calm?
Chaos.
Nice. And I would go the opposite on all of those.
you like sunrise?
If I'm up in time, sure. I'm usually up.
I'm
in
a
time,
sunrise guy for sure.
but I'm a tea guy. You know
It's
that.
like a new beginning.
You
New day.
look like guys that wake up at 6 a.m., which is crazy.
That's why I'm wearing glasses like these right now, so you don't see my actual bags under my eyes. Yeah.
Yep.
No, I'm definitely. I wasn't always. I was in the bar industry, and then of course got into another position. But it's like, you become a morning person when you see that sunrise. I just love the sunrise.
Yeah.
I'm up early every day now. Yeah, I'm at work an hour before I'm supposed to be. And
That's but you've beaten traffic, you know.
Yep, for sure.
It's an Ottawa thing to say. Montreal too. I mean, God, Montreal. My wife's from Verdun, so it's like going there. I just can't drive there.
Don't get me started. I
Yeah.
used to live in Verdun last year.
Yeah, I say it the wrong way. It's okay. Velda.
Yeah,
Verdun.
I only drive in Montreal if he's driving.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. We've gone for a couple shows there. It's like a great spot to go, actually. Montreal's music scene and art scene is just phenomenal. I just love that.
I wouldn't move anywhere else, honestly, in Canada.
No, and not even Toronto if you had that opportunity to be an artist there.
No, because I feel like Toronto people are trying to be like New York a little bit too much. Even the prices there are crazy.
They are. Yeah.
I don't disagree with that whatsoever.
No, I don't. I don't drive to Toronto either. I only take the train if I ever go to Toronto. I have siblings there, so yeah, you can't.
Well, I'm gonna have to drive to Toronto by the end of next month because I have a show there. I'm doing Rock the Hall, but I usually just take the train.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's like you're driving by the 401 and the train, and everybody stopped, and you're just
doing
going,
this. You guys are all stopped, and I'm still going.
We did that at the same time. That was good.
Well, we're in sync.
Yeah.
You be Justin, I'll be.
What's the best advice you've ever received?
Live your life with zero regret.
Pretty good advice.
And the other one is life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you.
I like that one better.
That's a manifestation right there.
I like that one.
That's a great one. That's from the Bible too, by the way.
It is.
Yeah.
It shifted my perspective definitely on everything bad that ever happens to me. Like, for example, getting in a car accident or doing things like just like the random things that just ruins your mood. Every time something happens, I'm like, this must have happened to me for a reason.
It's true. It saved you from something else, probably.
Exactly.
Or directed you towards something that you're meant to be.
Yeah. Every failure is a new beginning. So,
Exactly.
we could go on and on. I have lots of these. So there's it's good. It's the only way
What's
to like.
one advice that you would give me?
Well, I mean, I think you already have this one, but once I changed my perspective of caring about others and put them in a you obviously have to care about yourself, but it's not all about me. I think it's more about the collective us, and if we can all live in a world where it's like you think about the person to your left and to your right, and not just think about yourself, you'll have a fuller life. That's what I think.
Thanks. I'll keep that.
I think I'm using that on my own too. Like that, I just found that once I changed my perspective and just started looking outwards as opposed to inwards, it was more. I don't know. I'm very much an extrovert, so I get energy from others. So it's a good thing for me to keep that, positive outwards. Be nice to everybody, and no matter where they're from or what position they're in or what their job is, or you know what I mean. Like it just changed how you just live a nicer life, I think.
I'm an empath, so I had to learn to sometimes not internalize everything that goes on around me. But that's definitely something that I keep in my bag, thinking about like others and us as a collective.
Yeah, I think it'd be a better world if we could just do that once in a while. Everybody seems to be out for themselves, and it's tough. It's tough. Yeah. I mean, you watch it even on social media and even politics, obviously, and all those things. So it's stop thinking about like what's good for you and start thinking about what's good for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's hard some days because I tell you, some people test it.
Oh yeah, but you're supposed to be tested. That's the part of it. That's the best part. They're testing you for a reason. They're watching you.
Great.
He's watching us.
He's watching us.
Yeah. What is one message you want listeners to take away from this interview and this chat with us?
Oh, nice.
One message.
Mm-hmm.
Love fixes everything.
You know, you're funny that you say that because while you were thinking about your answer, you know what a song was going through my head? One Love by Bob Marley.
It's true.
I was honestly thinking that while you were thinking of I'm like, got the lyrics going in my head. I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing.
You know that one, Annabel? Can you sing?
You ever heard of that guy?
Can you sing a few bars for us?
From One Love?
Yeah.
Na, 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 na. Is it this one? Be alright.
Exactly.
Yep.
yeah.
That's the
Let's
one.
get together.
Let's get together and feel
Let's
all
get
right.
together, feel alright.
Perfect.
That's the one.
Like having a
I'm so
it's like
surprised,
having a
man.
jukebox with a
Yes, that's it.
beautiful voice. It's the best. Where can people find and follow all your work? And how do they get hard copies from you?
Okay, so people can find me online at Annabel Oreste Music. They can also find me on my website, annabeloreste.com. And when it comes to hard copies, y'all are gonna have to wait. They can.
All right.
It's right now I only have singles out and a lot of collaborations, and it's crazy because I just started in this music thing like this year fully, I'm gonna say, because I'm still learning on how to put myself out there and get my music out there. But I will be releasing a book, I will be releasing music, and there's going to be hard copies, digital copies. So you will be able to find me everywhere, and you are about to hear about me everywhere in the next upcoming year.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. That's so great. I love poetry too. So I want a book and I want a vinyl when it's ready. And so does Dawg. So
I'll send it to you.
yeah, we will send you money
Hey.
and you can send it our way. or when you come to Ottawa next year, that was my next
question.
There's
Is
a lot
like,
of great stuff going on in Ottawa.
oh, shoot. Yeah.
There's a lot of festivals I'm applying to with my team. So I'll definitely be inviting you guys.
Okay. So Blues Fest, Jazz Fest, Folk Fest. Those are the three in Ottawa that you need to get your applications into, because that would be amazing to see you on one of those stages for sure.
Yeah.
Jazz Fest,
Jazz Fest, Folk Fest,
Jazz Fest, Folk
and
Fest.
Blues Fest.
Yeah.
Blues Fest is the big one.
That is the big one. That's like
though Jazz Fest is quite.
That's like the Osheaga of Ottawa. Yeah. But it's like on a smaller scale, but it's still big scale. There's like huge artists there, but it's very similar.
Yeah, we've already the Guess Who are locked in for this year. So
yeah, the Guess Who she
I know she probably doesn't know who they
great
are.
Canadian artists that follow their dreams from Winnipeg. So there you go. There it's and they're international.
I'm gonna be in Winnipeg in February.
Oh, good time to go.
Yeah, great time to be in Winnipeg.
Yeah, Montreal winters are no joke either, though. But the Winnipeg's cold.
Ooh.
It's cold.
Did you plan this? Or just,
I didn't.
Okay, because it's somebody who doesn't like you then.
You can wear that outfit, but you'd have to wear about another 4 layers on top of that.
Man,
it's cold.
I'm doing Festival du Voyageur. It's not outside.
Oh my God, you better not be.
Oh no, not in Winnipeg. No,
not in February.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
They wouldn't do that.
Nobody'd go up.
Yes.
It would be too cold.
It's way too cold.
Although Winnipeg people are pretty tough,
resilient.
So,
yeah. What about other than that show? Any other shows coming up in the last?
I'm doing Rock the Hall in December 20th. I'm also going to the Dominican Republic for another festival.
Nice.
Road trip.
I'll be there in December 3rd. So if is it any time?
It's going to be January 17th.
They'll be kicking you out by then.
Oh yeah, I'm out of there.
Yeah. I'm sorry, sir. You have to leave.
Yeah, you dance too much.
Yeah.
How do you recharge creatively when you feel stuck? How is that that process for you?
I sleep. I sleep for 14 hours straight.
And then it just recharges you.
And it recharges me, yeah. No phone, no disturbance, just straight sleep, and then I wake up. And then it's a new day, a new time. It's a new day, it's a new dawn.
Oh, yeah.
This is great.
And I'm feeling good.
Oh, yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. Sorry, I just got into that. But although you say new day, new time, but if it's 14 hours, you don't know what time it is.
No.
Yeah.
No, but you know what?
I know what you're saying.
I live on my own time.
Well, that's good. That's great. Imagine having that. I'm like stressed about time, so that's a refreshing thing to hear.
So what time is your concert at, Annabelle? Whenever I get there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
When I get there, the concert is beginning.
The show.
I'm never late. I'm never late. Everybody is simply early.
You know what? If you're on your own time, you're never late. You're never early.
Exactly.
You're there when you're supposed to be there.
That's where she was going with that, I think.
Yeah.
Well done, Dawg.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. I do have flashes.
Okay.
Serious question.
We do this for everybody. This is a question we ask everybody. And you are young. So this is going to be interesting. So the 80s period of music, decade of music, or the 90s decade of music? Which of the two would you decide on?
The 80s.
Ooh.
Why?
I relate. I relate more to that time and the artist of that time and the story also
It's
than
nice.
the 90s.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think
The
Celine
soul.
Celine was 80s.
Celine was 80s. I think Anita Baker was late 80s.
Yep, she was.
Yeah.
And she started. So
Michael
Yeah,
Jackson.
definitely. Power
the-
singers were
yeah.
just like getting there. Aretha Franklin, yeah.
Yeah. Little Annie Lennox. You know, you got all these
Annie Lennox.
yeah,
Yeah.
amazing vocalists
Yeah.
that, you know, just
I-
like the
You
power.
always forget about Annie Lennox. She was a
You know-
bomb. Like she could really.
You know who's
sing.
another powerful singer from the
Ah, she
80s
could
that people forget about?
Joan Jett.
Pat Benatar.
Yeah, both of those. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
very good.
Pat
Very
Benatar, rock
good.
and roll, but she was opera trained.
Yeah.
So
And the cabaret scene also of,
Yeah.
of the 80s.
mhm.
I would have loved to be part of that.
Yeah.
I think I would
Is
have
that
killed
does that
it.
come from your performing? Like you just love to? Do you like to dress up and like
I
be?
do.
Be a
I
big part of the
really do.
performance. That's great.
One of my favorite songs to perform right now is Fever.
Oh,
It was one of the
yes.
songs that from Peggy Lee. And I performed that song at Star Academy in 2021, and I got eliminated for that song because they were like, the Quebec wasn't ready for that much sensuality, and I was like, oh, but
Quebec?
it's Fever.
Quebec.
Yeah, it's Quebec.
That's ridiculous.
Wow.
I was so
Like,
shocked.
if you tried that in Ontario, they probably would have banned you from ever coming back.
No.
Yes, because we're so buttoned up.
No,
Here.
not the art scene. I don't think.
Oh, here in Ottawa, yes.
There's lots of good stuff.
Montreal.
I disagree. Yeah, I know. I'm shocked
Wow.
about Montreal. For
That's
sure.
very
It's
shocking.
definitely a bigger.
You would be shocked. It's very niche.
Yeah.
It's
Fair.
getting there, but it's still very niche.
Have you ever heard Elvis's version of Fever?
Yes. I
Okay.
did.
Yeah.
And Beyonce's version.
You don't
also.
know that one, eh? I'm just kidding. He's got Elvis on his arm. It's like he's tatted up. He's got artists all over him.
I got Elvis right beside Bob Marley.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's a pretty good combo.
Right?
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm thinking. Elvis
Yeah.
and Bob Marley
Right.
Yeah.
would have
I
liked
got
to
a
sing
few.
that.
Yeah, I got a few. And there's the only. Oh, I'm not going to say that.
Who's the what's the best performance as an actor that did a version of a famous artist, like singer
Ooh.
or performer?
I really love Beyonce and Etta James.
Ooh.
That's a great call.
Yeah.
I was not gonna. Go
No, I
there,
didn't- no?
But I do agree.
Where were you
I thought
going?
Rami Malek was probably the best for when he did Freddie, but that's a different thing.
I'm gonna.
I
I'm gonna
haven't
go-
seen it yet.
Oh,
Bohemian
check
Rhapsody?
it out.
Do you
Yeah.
like
I
Queen?
haven't seen it.
Have you listened
I
to some of their
do.
music? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
you'll
I
like
do.
it.
I really do.
He hits it like right on the head. I would go more with Joaquin.
Joaquin is Johnny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Johnny Cash. Yeah, and even
Mm.
Reese's June.
Well,
was
she
great too.
was. They were fabulous.
Yeah.
But what I liked about that was Johnny Cash was alive when they were filming, and he basically told Joaquin Phoenix, "Don't sing like me. Sing like you."
And then he sounded like him.
Yeah, but he did. He said, "Don't copy what I do because I've already done it."
That's
Right.
interesting. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Well,
Yeah,
Johnny,
and it
was-
Johnny was a very progressive guy. He was a really cool guy.
he's had his songs covered by country artists, folk artists, like
R&B
hard
artists.
hardcore punk artists,
Yeah.
and he loves every version of the song that they bring something to the table, like
That's
their
a
interpretation.
well-rounded career.
He was very open minded about that.
Yeah, I like that too. And he had his own show back in the day, and he would just do it his way.
Well, yeah,
That's a long story.
there's the Chris Christopherson thing there, but
So you're going to be performing on the 20th, and then in a couple in February in Winnipeg. You're going to Dominican Republic in January. So you're kind of busy, which is good.
I am. Yeah, I love it. And I just want to be more busy again.
Yeah, and the EP release, you may not have that yet, but do you have an idea? It'll be 2026.
It'll be February, March 2026.
ooh, we
That's
can
what
wait
we're
that
aiming
long.
at.
We'll wait that long.
Yes, we've decided we will
Okay,
wait
good.
that long.
Oh,
Okay, good.
we don't have a choice.
You're
but-
welcome.
Yeah.
You don't really have a choice, but
No, we don't,
thank
but
you.
you're welcome.
Especially since she's on her own time.
Okay.
so, yeah.
Yeah, and she's on her own time. In your own time, when are you going to make it down this way?
That'd be lovely. Yeah.
Ottawa?
Yes,
To Ottawa.
to Ottawa. Yeah.
I was literally there 3 days ago.
Well, she was at the National Gallery.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
But again.
Again, let me think about it. I'll do everything in my power to be there early next year.
Well, you know what? Come in support of your LP or your EP, and then it gives you a reason to come here.
That's right.
I definitely will.
Dog makes.
And then we get to meet you in person and get our stuff and just listen to you sing.
I can listen to you sing all day. It was great.
I'll hand deliver it.
Yeah, very nice.
Nice.
Well, Annabel, thank you for your time. We really appreciate you.
Thank you so much, guys. It was a pleasure being here with you.
Our pleasure. Thank you. Just stay with us for a minute.
That wasn't too hard.
Not at all. I love your glasses, Dog.
Dawg Gus, Dawg Gus, Dawg Gus.